Welcome. To receive daily prayers and inspiring messages of God's love and peace, please subscribe and join our community. My beloved child, in this very moment, I know that you feel a weight on your shoulders that feels unbearable. You are walking through a storm, and it seems as though the clouds will never part. The world around you is moving on, and yet you feel stuck, alone, isolated. You wonder where I am and if I can see your pain. But hear this truth, my dear one. I am with you always. You are never alone. I have not forgotten you. It's so easy to feel like no one sees the depth of your struggle. You feel invisible, unnoticed by the world. But I see every tear you shed. I know every cry of your heart. I am intimately acquainted with every detail of your life. You may feel isolated, but I am here, and I have never left your side. My child, there are moments in life when you feel that no one understands. It is in these moments that your heart aches and your spirit begins to feel weary. You long for someone to truly understand, to hold your hand and tell you that everything will be okay. But instead, you feel as though you are walking through life all by yourself. No one seems to notice the heavy burden you carry. You look around, and everyone else seems to have it all together. They smile, they laugh, they move forward with their lives, while you stand still in your pain. The weight of the world is too much, and you are left wondering, God, do you see me? Do you hear me? Do you even care? My child, I want you to know that I see you. I hear you. I understand. I know every cry in your heart, every pain you have endured. Even in the quiet of the night, when no one else is around, I am with you. I am near to the broken-hearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. You are not invisible to me. I see you. And even in your darkest moments, I am right here beside you, walking with you through the storm. I have not turned my back on you. You are always on my heart, always in my thoughts. When the world overlooks you, I am looking at you with eyes full of love, with arms wide open, ready to comfort and embrace you. Loneliness is a powerful force. It has a way of wrapping itself around you, of making you feel small and insignificant. It tells you that no one understands, that no one cares, that you are alone in this world. It whispers lies into your ear, convincing you that you will never be truly seen or loved. You long for connection, for someone to understand your pain. You search for comfort, for reassurance. But the more you search, the deeper the emptiness seems to grow. It feels as though the world is moving forward and you are left behind, forgotten. I understand your loneliness. I have felt the weight of human suffering. I have walked this earth, experiencing the trials and heartaches of this world. So I know the deep ache of the human heart, my beloved child. I know the weight you carry, the burdens you bear, and the pain that sometimes feels too much to handle. There are moments when you feel overwhelmed by the weight of the world, when the struggles of life seem to pile on top of one another, and when the darkness feels too heavy to lift. You may wonder if anyone sees you, if anyone understands the depth of your suffering. You may feel as though you are all alone in your pain, lost and unnoticed. But I want to assure you, my precious child, that I see your pain and I understand. You may ask, why do I have to go through this? Why do I suffer like this when I have tried so hard to do good? I hear your questions, and I know that they come from a place of deep anguish. Pain and suffering are parts of the human condition, but they are not meant to destroy you. Rather, they are opportunities for your soul to grow, for your faith to deepen, and for you to learn to lean on me in ways you never thought possible. I know the moments when you feel like you cannot take another step. You wonder how you will make it through another day, how you will find the strength to continue when you feel so weak. But my child, it is in those very moments that I am closest to you. I am there, lifting you up when you cannot stand, holding you when you feel like falling. You are never alone in your pain. I walk with you through every storm, and I will never leave your side. The pain you carry may feel insurmountable at times. You may feel as though the world has turned its back on you, as though you are forgotten. When the trials of life come crashing down, it is easy to lose hope. The grief, the sorrow, the loneliness, they can become overwhelming. But I want you to know, my child, that I am fully aware of the weight you carry. I am deeply acquainted with your suffering, and I have not forgotten you. There is a weight to your suffering that only you can feel. There are days when the pain is so heavy that it consumes you, and you wonder if it will ever end. But, my beloved, I promise you this, your pain is not unnoticed. I see every tear that falls from your eyes. I see every heartache you endure, and I am here with you in the midst of it all. I am the God who understands. I know the pain of loss, the ache of loneliness, the sting of rejection. I know what it is like to suffer. I know the depths of the human heart, for I have walked this earth as a man. I have experienced pain, sorrow, and suffering. And because I have walked where you walk, I understand your pain intimately. You are never alone in your suffering. I am with you, walking beside you every step of the way. My child, I understand that you are asking, why must I suffer? Why do bad things happen to good people? These are questions that many ask, and the answers are not always clear. But let me offer you some comfort. Suffering is not meaningless. It is not a punishment. The pain you feel is not a reflection of your worth or your value. Rather, it is part of the human experience. The world is fallen, and because of that, pain and suffering are inevitable. But know this, I do not cause your pain, but I will use it for your good. In your pain, you are being shaped. You are being refined. Just as gold must be refined in the fire, so too must your faith be refined in the furnace of suffering. It is in the darkest moments that your faith shines the brightest. It is when you feel the weakest that my strength is made perfect in you. Your suffering is not in vain. It is preparing you for something greater. Through suffering, I draw you closer to me. I use the trials of life to refine your character, to build your endurance, and to strengthen your trust in me. In the midst of your pain, I am teaching you patience, resilience, and the ability to persevere. It is not easy, I know, but you are growing stronger with every trial you face. Do not give up, for you are becoming who I created you to be through this process. Look at the story of Job, my beloved. Job was a man who experienced unimaginable suffering. He lost everything he held dear, his family, his wealth, his health. He was ridiculed and abandoned by his friends, and yet he did not curse me. Job wrestled with his pain, with his confusion, with his doubt. But through it all, he never lost his faith in me. And in the end, I restored everything he had lost, and I gave him even more than he had before. Job's suffering was not in vain. His story is a testament to my faithfulness, a reminder that even in the darkest times I am still at work. I am still present. Job endured because he trusted me, even when he did not understand what was happening. And I want you to know, my child, that your suffering is not pointless. It is part of a greater story, a story of redemption and restoration. Through your pain, I am doing a work in you that will bring glory to my name and good to your soul. Consider also the Apostle Paul. Paul endured incredible suffering throughout his life. He was imprisoned, beaten, and persecuted for his faith. And yet Paul never lost his joy. He wrote, "I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us." Paul understood that suffering was temporary, but the glory that awaited him was eternal. He found strength in knowing that his suffering had a purpose, and that God was using it to bring about something far greater than he could imagine. My beloved child, I know that you feel alone in your suffering. I know that there are times when it feels as though the pain will never end, but I am here, and I am walking with you. I am the God who sees you in your pain, the God who understands, and the God who will never leave you. Even when you cannot feel my presence, I am right beside you. I am not a distant God who watches from afar. I am close to the broken-hearted. I am near to the ones who are crushed in spirit. When you cry out to me, I hear you. I respond to you. My love for you is unchanging, and my presence is constant. You are never alone in your suffering. I am with you in every moment, walking beside you. Even when it feels like the pain will never end, trust that I am with you. I will carry you when you are too weak to stand. I will comfort you when you are grieving. I will strengthen you when you are weary. You are never alone, my child, for I am with you always. I know the pain you feel, and I want to bring healing to your broken heart. I want to restore what has been lost. I want to take the wounds that life has left on your soul and heal them. My healing power is greater than any pain you are experiencing. I am the God who heals. I heal broken hearts. I heal wounded souls. I am the one who takes your scars and turns them into stories of victory. Do not let your pain define you, my child. Let my love define you. Let my grace define you. Your pain does not have to be the end of your story. It is simply part of the journey, and I will walk with you through it. I will bring healing to every broken place in your heart. I will restore you, and you will rise again. You will be stronger, more compassionate, and more able to help others who are walking the same path. I know that the road ahead feels uncertain. You do not know what the future holds, and the pain you have experienced makes it hard to hope for better days. But I want you to know this. You are not defined by your pain. You are defined by my love for you. Your story is not over. There is still so much beauty to be discovered in your life. I am with you, and I will lead you into a future filled with hope. Do not look back in despair, my child. Look forward with eyes of faith, knowing that I am working all things for your good. The pain you have endured will not last forever. A new season is coming, a season of healing, of restoration, of joy. Trust in me and keep moving forward, one step at a time. My beloved child, your suffering is not in vain. I see your pain. I understand your struggles. I walk with you through every trial. And I promise you that I will never leave you. I will restore you. I will heal you. And I will bring beauty from the ashes of your pain. Trust in me and know that you are not alone. I am here, always. My beloved child, I know that you are weary. I know that the trials of life have weighed heavily upon you, and you wonder, where is God in all of this? Why does it feel like things are not changing, even though I have been praying, seeking, and trusting? I hear your cries, my child, and I want you to know that I am not distant. I am not far away. I am working in your life even when you cannot see it. I am behind the scenes, shaping your future, even when the present seems so uncertain. My work in you is ongoing, and I will never leave you or forsake you. There are times in your life when the answers you seek seem elusive, when you pray and the heavens feel silent. When you ask for guidance and the path before you seems unclear, in those moments, my child, it is easy to think that I have abandoned you or that I am not listening. But I assure you, I am always present. I am always working. Even when you cannot see my hand at work, I am doing things behind the scenes, orchestrating your life in ways that you cannot yet understand. You see, my child, I am the God who works in ways beyond human comprehension. You may not always understand the why or how, but you can trust that I am always working for your good. I am preparing you for something greater, and I am laying the groundwork for your future, even in the moments when you feel stuck. Do not grow weary in doing good. Do not lose hope in the waiting. I am working in your life, even when it feels like nothing is happening. My child, one of the greatest lessons I am teaching you right now is the importance of waiting on my timing. I know that waiting can be difficult, especially when you are longing for a breakthrough. It feels as though the answer is just out of reach, and you wonder why it's taking so long. But I want you to remember this: my timing is perfect. I do not work according to your timetable, but according to what is best for you. There are seasons in life when it feels as though nothing is happening, when the promises you hold on to seem so far away. In those seasons, it's easy to doubt. It's easy to feel frustrated and discouraged. But I promise you this, my child, I am working in ways you cannot see. I am preparing the way, and when the time is right, everything will fall into place. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Trust that I am working in the background, and trust that I will bring you to the place I have promised. Think of Abraham, my child. Abraham received my promise that he would be the father of many nations, but he had to wait many years before the fulfillment of that promise came. He waited for decades before he saw the miracle I had promised him. But in that waiting, Abraham's faith was tested and strengthened. And when the time was right, I fulfilled my promise to him in a way that he could never have imagined. His waiting was not in vain. My child, you are waiting, but that waiting is not wasted. I am refining your faith, preparing you for what is to come. Do not grow impatient. Do not lose hope. Trust in my perfect timing, and know that the promises I have made to you will be fulfilled in their time. I am working in ways you cannot yet see, but you will see the fruit of your patience when the time comes. I know you are wondering, God, why does it feel like nothing is changing? Why do I not see the answers to my prayers yet? And, my child, I want to remind you that my work in your life is not always visible to your eyes. My ways are higher than your ways, and I am doing things in your life that you may not understand right now, but I am working. I am the God who moves mountains. I am the God who makes a way where there seems to be no way. I am the God who is orchestrating your life, weaving together the threads of your story into a tapestry that is far greater than you could ever imagine. Trust that I am working, even when you cannot see it. Trust that I am making things happen behind the scenes. You may not see the breakthrough yet, but it is coming. You may not see the doors opening, but I am preparing them to open at just the right moment. Do not be discouraged by the silence. The silence does not mean I am not working. It simply means that my work is being done in ways that are not yet visible to you. Trust that I am moving, even when you cannot see it. Trust that I am working everything out for your good. Consider the story of Joseph. Joseph was sold into slavery by his brothers, and for years he endured hardship and suffering. He was thrown into prison, and he must have wondered, where is God in all of this? But I was working in Joseph's life, even when he could not see it. Every step of his journey, though painful and difficult, was part of the process I was using to prepare him for his future. Joseph's story is a reminder that I am always working, even when you cannot see it. I am making a way for you, even in the most unlikely places. Trust that I am at work in your life, even in the times of hardship. Your suffering will not be in vain. I am using every experience to bring about something greater. Trust that I am guiding you, even when you cannot understand how everything fits together. You may not see it now, but I am preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. I am using every moment, every trial, every challenge to shape you into the person you were created to be. Trust the process, and trust that I am leading you towards something far beyond what you could have dreamed. My child, I am calling you to trust me in this season of waiting. Trust that I am working in your life. Trust that my plans for you are greater than anything you can imagine, and know that in my time all things will work together for your good. You are not alone in your waiting. You are not abandoned in your struggles. I am with you every step of the way, and I promise you, when the time is right, I will fulfill every promise I have made to you. Trust in me and keep walking forward in faith. My child, I know the road feels long. I know that the waiting is difficult and that the silence can be deafening. But do not give up. Do not lose heart. I am working. I am moving. And I will bring about the fulfillment of my promises in your life. Trust in my timing. Trust in my plan. Trust that I am with you, even when you cannot see the way. I will never leave you or forsake you. I am working in your life, and in my perfect timing, everything will fall into place. Keep your faith in me, and know that I will never let you down. My beloved child, I know that your heart is heavy. I know that there are hurts that you have been carrying for far too long. There are wounds in your soul, places where people have wronged you, where you have been hurt, abandoned, or betrayed. You may have been deeply wounded by those you loved, and now you feel the weight of that pain carried in your heart every day. It feels like an unbearable burden, and sometimes it seems like the pain will never end. But my dear one, I am here to tell you that there is healing for your heart. There is freedom, and the key to that freedom is forgiveness. Forgiveness is one of the most difficult things to do, especially when the wounds are deep and the pain is real. You may feel justified in holding on to your anger, your hurt, and your resentment. You may think that forgiving the one who has wronged you means that you are excusing their actions, or that you are letting them off the hook. But I want you to understand that forgiveness is not about the other person. It is about you. Forgiveness is not for the person who hurt you. It is for your own freedom. It is for the healing of your heart, and it is the way to set yourself free from the chains of bitterness and resentment. I know that you are struggling with forgiveness. I know that it seems impossible to let go of the pain, the anger, and the hurt. But I ask you, my beloved child, to trust in me. Trust that I will heal your heart. Trust that I will help you to forgive, even when it feels like you cannot do it on your own. And know that through forgiveness, you will find peace, you will find healing, and you will find the freedom that I have promised you. Forgiveness is a powerful gift. It is a gift that I have given to you, and it is a gift that I ask you to give to others. But, my child, it is not always easy to forgive. When you have been hurt deeply, it is hard to let go of the anger, the bitterness, and the desire for revenge. But I want you to know that forgiveness is not about what the other person deserves. It is about what you need to heal. Holding on to your anger, your hurt, and your bitterness is like carrying a heavy weight on your shoulders. It drags you down, and it prevents you from moving forward. Forgiving others does not mean that you are condoning their actions or that you are saying what they did was okay. Forgiveness means that you are letting go of the desire for revenge, and you are choosing to release the hold that their actions have on your life. It means that you are allowing me to heal the hurt and to restore what was broken. It means that you are trusting in my justice, knowing that I will take care of the wrongs that have been done. I know that you are struggling with this. I know that it seems unfair to forgive someone who has hurt you so deeply. But, my beloved, holding on to unforgiveness only hurts you. It keeps you bound to the past, unable to move forward into the future I have planned for you. Let go of the anger, the resentment, and the pain. Give it to me, and I will take care of it. You do not have to carry that burden anymore. My dear child, I know that you are afraid. You are afraid that if you forgive, you will be vulnerable again. You are afraid that if you let go of the pain, you will lose control. But I want you to know this. Letting go of your pain is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. It takes courage to forgive. It takes courage to release the hurt and to trust that I will take care of the rest. Forgiveness is not a one-time act. It is a daily choice, a decision you must make again and again. Each time the hurt rises up in your heart, each time the anger tries to take hold of you, you must choose to forgive. You must choose to let go of the pain and to trust that I will heal you. It is a process, and it takes time. But I promise you, the more you choose to forgive, the more you will experience the peace and freedom that come from releasing the hurt. I am the God who heals. I heal broken hearts. I heal wounded souls. When you bring your pain to me, I will restore what has been lost. I will bring healing to every area of your life that has been touched by hurt. Letting go of your pain and forgiving those who have hurt you is the first step toward healing. It is the first step toward freedom. My beloved, I know that the wounds of your heart run deep. You may have been hurt in ways that seem impossible to heal. You may feel as though the scars will never fade and that you will always carry the pain with you. But I want you to know that I am the God who heals. I am the one who takes your brokenness and makes it whole. I am the one who binds up your wounds and restores you. You do not have to carry this pain any longer. You do not have to be defined by the wounds that others have inflicted on you. I am offering you healing. I am offering you peace. But the first step toward healing is forgiveness. It is letting go of the anger, the bitterness, and the pain. It is choosing to release the hold that your past has on you and trusting that I will restore you. When you forgive, you open your heart to my healing. You allow me to come into the places of your soul that have been broken, and you invite me to restore them. I will not leave you in your pain. I will walk with you through the healing process, and I will make you whole again. Forgiveness is not only for you, my child, it is also for the people in your life. When you choose to forgive, you are setting not only yourself free, but you are also setting others free. You are allowing them to move forward, and you are opening the door for reconciliation and healing in your relationships. I know that some of your relationships have been strained by past hurts. There may be people in your life who have wronged you, and you may feel as though the damage is irreparable. But, my child, I want you to know that nothing is beyond my power to heal. No relationship is too broken for me to restore. If you are willing to forgive, if you are willing to let go of the hurt and trust in my healing, I will work in your relationships. I will bring reconciliation where there has been division. I will bring peace where there has been conflict. Forgiveness is the key to healing in relationships. It is the key to restoring the brokenness that exists between you and others. I am the God of reconciliation, and I can heal the wounds of your relationships. But it begins with you choosing to forgive. It begins with you choosing to release the pain and to trust that I can bring healing to what has been broken. My beloved child, forgiveness is a gift that I have given to you, and a gift that I ask you to give to others. It is a gift that brings freedom, peace, and healing. It is a gift that allows you to move forward in the life I have planned for you. Forgiveness is not always easy, but it is always worth it. I have forgiven you, my child. I have forgiven every sin, every mistake, every wrong you have ever committed. And I ask you to extend that same forgiveness to others. When you forgive, you are reflecting my heart. You are showing the world the love and grace that I have shown to you. Forgiveness is an act of love, it is an act of grace, and it is an act of freedom. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting. It does not mean that the hurt never happened. It means that you are choosing to release the hold that the hurt has on you. It means that you are choosing to trust me to heal the wounds and to restore what has been broken. It means that you are choosing to walk in the freedom that I have given you. My beloved child, I know that the road to forgiveness is not easy. I know that it can be painful and that it requires great strength and courage, but I want you to know that you do not walk this road alone. I am with you. I will help you, and I will bring healing to your heart as you forgive. Forgiveness may be a journey, but it is a journey that leads to peace, freedom, and wholeness. Take that first step today, my child, and know that I am with you every step of the way. My beloved child, I know that right now you may be feeling uncertain about the path ahead. You may feel as though you are walking in darkness with no clear direction. The future may seem uncertain, and you may feel lost, unsure of where you are going or how to take the next step. But hear me, my child, I am the God who leads you. I am your shepherd, and I will guide you every step of the way. You are not lost, and you are not walking alone. I am with you, and I will lead you to where I have called you. There are times in your life when the way forward is unclear, when the road ahead seems to disappear into the unknown. In those moments, it's easy to feel anxious and afraid. You may wonder, how will I know what to do? How can I move forward when I don't even know where I'm going? And I understand those questions. I know that it can be overwhelming to face uncertainty, but I want you to trust me. I am the God who knows the end from the beginning. I have already gone ahead of you, and I am preparing the way for you. You may not always know where the road leads, but you can trust that I will guide you. I will show you the way, one step at a time. You do not need to see the entire path before you take the first step. I will lead you forward, and as you follow my voice, you will find the peace and clarity you seek. My child, I am your shepherd. Just as a shepherd leads his sheep, I will lead you. I will guide you through the valleys and over the mountains. I will lead you through times of hardship and times of joy. I will never leave you, and I will never forsake you. Wherever you go, I am right there with you, walking beside you, guiding you. When you feel lost, I will show you the way. When you are unsure, I will provide clarity. And when you face obstacles, I will help you overcome them. The world may try to lead you in many directions, and people may offer advice that seems right in the moment. But know this, my way is the best way. My path is the one that will lead you to peace, to purpose, and to fulfillment. The world may promise happiness, but only I can give you true joy. The world may offer success, but only I can give you a sense of true accomplishment. Follow my lead, and I will guide you to the life I have planned for you, a life full of purpose, peace, and love. I know that you may struggle with trusting me, especially when the path ahead is unclear. But I ask you, my child, to trust in my guidance. You do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to know every detail of the future. What you need to do is trust me, step by step, day by day. As you walk with me, I will show you the way. There may be times when you feel like you are walking in circles, unsure of the next step. You may wonder why things are not moving as quickly as you would like, or why the answers to your prayers seem delayed. But I promise you this, I am always working behind the scenes. I am always guiding you, even when you cannot see it. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect. Trust that I know what is best for you, even when you do not understand it. There will be moments when you feel afraid or uncertain, but I will always be there to guide you. In those moments, lean on my strength, my child. Trust that I will provide the wisdom you need. When you don't know which way to go, trust that I will direct your steps. I am your shepherd, and I will lead you in paths of righteousness for my name's sake. As you follow my lead, my child, you will find that the path I lead you on is a path of peace. It is a path of rest for your soul, a path that will bring you comfort even in the midst of life's storms. I do not promise that the road will always be easy. There will be challenges, there will be moments of difficulty, but know this, I will never leave you to face them alone. I will walk with you through every trial. I will guide you to still waters, and I will lead you beside green pastures. When the world feels chaotic and uncertain, I will give you peace. I will calm the storms in your heart. I will give you rest from the worries and anxieties that weigh you down. My peace is not the peace the world offers. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding. It is a peace that comes from knowing that I am in control, that I am leading you, and that I will never let go of your hand. You do not have to walk through life's challenges alone. You are not abandoned. I am always with you, always leading you, always guiding you. In the midst of the storm, I am your peace. In the moments of uncertainty, I am your calm. I will lead you through the darkness, and I will bring you to the light. My child, one of the most important things you can do as you walk through life is to listen for my voice. I am speaking to you every day, guiding you with my words of love, comfort, and direction. The world can be noisy, and there are many voices calling out to you, but only my voice will lead you to the life I have planned for you. Take time to listen to me. Spend time in my presence. Read my word, for in it you will find the wisdom and guidance you need. Quiet your heart and allow me to speak to you. I will guide you with my peace, and I will give you the wisdom to know which direction to take. Sometimes my voice will be gentle, a still small whisper in your heart. Other times it will be loud and clear, a clear direction that you cannot ignore. But no matter how I speak, trust that I am guiding you, and trust that I will never lead you astray. My voice will always lead you to good things, to peace, to joy, and to love. My child, I know that the road ahead feels uncertain. You do not know what the future holds, and the pain you have experienced makes it hard to hope for better days. But I want you to know this: you are not defined by your pain. You are defined by my love for you. Your story is not over. There is still so much beauty to be discovered in your life. I am with you, and I will lead you into a future filled with hope. Do not look back in despair, my child. Look forward with eyes of faith, knowing that I am working all things for your good. The pain you have endured will not last forever. A new season is coming, a season of healing, of restoration, of joy. Trust in me and keep moving forward, one step at a time. My beloved child, your suffering is not in vain. I see your pain. I understand your struggles. I walk with you through every trial, and I promise you that I will never leave you. I will restore you, I will heal you, and I will bring beauty from the ashes of your pain. Trust in me, and know that you are not alone. I am here, always. My beloved child, I know that the world around you can often feel overwhelming. There are days when the noise and chaos of life become too much, and the weight of everything you are carrying feels unbearable. You long for peace, for rest, for relief from the burdens you carry. But I want you to know this: I am the God of peace, and I am offering you the rest you need. In the midst of the storm, in the midst of the struggles, I offer you my peace. My peace is not the peace that the world gives, but the peace that comes from knowing that I am in control, that I am with you, and that I will never leave you. There are moments in life when it feels like everything is falling apart, when the stress of daily life becomes too much to bear, when your mind is racing with worries, when you feel like you cannot keep going. But I want to remind you, my child, that you do not have to carry this burden alone. You do not have to navigate this world by yourself. I am here, and I am offering you peace. My peace is a peace that surpasses all understanding. It is a peace that calms your heart, quiets your mind, and brings rest to your soul. In this world, you will face tribulations. You will experience pain, loss, and heartache. There will be moments when you feel as though the weight of the world is pressing down on you. But I promise you this: I will never leave you. I will be with you through every trial, every challenge, every storm. And I will give you the peace you need to endure. My peace is not like the peace that the world offers. The world offers a peace that is fleeting, a peace that is based on circumstances. When everything is going well, the world tells you that you have peace. But when the storms come, that peace fades away. But the peace I give is not dependent on your circumstances. It is a peace that comes from knowing that I am with you, that I am in control, and that I will never leave you. It is a peace that can stand firm in the face of adversity, a peace that does not change based on the situations around you. When you feel anxious, when you feel afraid, when the worries of life threaten to overwhelm you, I am here to offer you my peace. My peace is not a feeling of temporary relief. It is a deep, lasting peace that comes from knowing that I am your refuge and your strength. It is a peace that calms your heart and gives you rest. My peace is a peace that holds you together when everything around you is falling apart. It is a peace that brings comfort in the midst of mourning, hope in the midst of despair, and strength in the midst of weakness. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that fills you up even when you feel empty. I am the God of peace, I am the Prince of Peace, and I offer you my peace, not as the world gives, but as I give. Let my peace wash over you, my child. Let it fill your heart and mind. Let it settle your spirit and give you the strength to continue. My peace is yours, and it will carry you through every trial you face. My child, rest in my presence. When you are weary, come to me, and I will give you rest. The world will tell you to keep striving, to keep pushing forward, to keep running at full speed. But I invite you to come and rest in my presence. I am not calling you to work harder. I am calling you to rest in me. In the busyness of life, it is easy to forget the importance of rest. The world tells you that rest is a luxury, that you must always be busy, always moving, always achieving. But I tell you, my child, that rest is necessary for your soul. It is in rest that you are refreshed. It is in rest that you find the strength to keep going. And it is in rest that you will find peace. When you rest in me, you are acknowledging that you do not have to do everything on your own. You are trusting in my ability to provide for you, to care for you, and to lead you. Resting in my presence is an act of surrender. It is saying, God, I trust you. I know that you are in control, and I know that I do not have to carry the weight of the world on my own. When you rest in me, you are allowing my peace to fill your heart, to quiet your mind, and to give you the strength to continue. My love for you is constant, it is unchanging, it is unconditional. And it is in my love that you find rest. When you are tired, when you are weary, when you feel like you cannot go on, come to me and rest in my love. I will give you the strength you need. I will wrap you in my arms and comfort you. In the midst of your struggles, know that my love for you never fades. I will never stop loving you. Even when you feel abandoned, even when you feel forgotten, I am here, and I love you with an everlasting love. My love is a love that gives you the peace you need to rest. It is a love that heals your heart, that restores your soul, and that gives you the strength to keep going. Rest in my love, my child. Allow my love to wash over you, to fill you, to surround you. It is in my love that you find the peace and rest you are searching for. My love will hold you, will comfort you, and will give you the strength to face whatever comes your way. I promise you, my child, that if you come to me, you will find rest. I will give you rest from the worries, the burdens, and the anxieties that weigh you down. I will give you rest from the stresses of life, from the chaos of the world, and from the demands that are placed upon you. Come to me, and I will give you rest. The world may offer you temporary relief, but I offer you lasting rest. The world may tell you to keep striving, to keep pushing, but I tell you to come to me and rest. In me, you will find the peace you need. In me, you will find the rest you long for. I am the God of rest, and I offer you my peace and my comfort. When you are weary, come to me. When you are burdened, come to me. When you are tired, come to me and I will give you rest. You do not have to carry the weight of the world on your own. You do not have to keep striving in your own strength. Come to me and I will give you the rest you need. My child, I have promised to never leave you or forsake you. I have promised to be with you always, even to the end of the age. And I have promised to give you rest. You can rest in my promises because they are sure. You can rest in my word because it is true. You can rest in my faithfulness because I am faithful to keep every promise I have made. When the storms of life come, when the trials seem too much to bear, rest in my promise. I am with you. I will never leave you, and I will give you rest. My promises are the foundation upon which you can build your life. They are unshakable, unbreakable, and everlasting. You can rest in my promises, knowing that I will always be faithful to fulfill them. My beloved child, you are not alone. I am with you, leading you, guiding you, and walking beside you every step of the way. Trust in my guidance, trust in my timing, and trust in my plan for your life. You do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to know the way forward. What you need is to trust me, to follow my voice, and to walk in faith. I will lead you to a future filled with peace, purpose, and love. You are not lost, you are not forgotten. I am with you always. Keep following my lead, and you will find the life I have prepared for you. The best is yet to come.